listening to Radio 2E, the only show that plays music by you and me. Excuse me. All right. We're going to keep going. I'll restart. Welcome all. You're not listening to Radio 2E, the only show that plays music by you and me. I'm one of two co-hosts, AJ Farley. To my left, you have your number 2, Josh Coville. Say what up to the people.
What up to the people?
Now, we have a few things to discuss. Just a few. We got some music. We got some dope guests. It's going to be great. But let's discuss this Super Bowl, right?
Yes.
As in its entirety, right? First of all, we're not talking about the Patriots, right? We're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
Eagles.
The city of brotherly love. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles fly, right? They flew into Minneapolis.
And look. Minneapolis.
Is it Minnesota? Can I just say Minnesota?
Yeah,
Minnesota?
they
flew into Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
And dethroned.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. I would have said it right if you didn't say it wrong. It's one of those words.
Well, it's one of those things where, you know.
But, you know what I'm saying?
They flew into Minnesota.
Listen, last year.
And dethroned the defending champs.
Could not make it, all right? Atlanta has a horrible spirit of not finishing things.
Wait. This has got dark. Why did we just shift to there?
It's about to get really good. Because let me tell you something. Hope. Eagles are birds. Falcons are birds.
All right.
Means we're cousins. So Atlanta took the win too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
you know what I'm saying? It was against the Patriots.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I just really enjoy the fact that the Patriots lost. And not because I'm a big football guru. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch as much football as I should.
Can I stop you there? You said guru, though.
Yeah.
I mean...
Listen, let's just say I just don't watch football like that. I'm the type, I don't watch football until the playoffs and the Super Bowl. I said it. I'm one of those people.
So you're a back-end fan. So you're one of those guys like, just wait on it.
Yeah.
These guys are going to win it. Watch what I tell you.
Yo.
Really?
Tom Brady, though?
No.
So listen, one thing that I do know is that I strongly I'm not going to say hate, because hate is a strong word, but I strongly dislike Patriots fans.
I can honestly say this stuff. I really don't think you have the pedigree to even discuss your dislike. Peyton Manning. I'm sorry, not Peyton Manning. I'm sorry, Tom Brady fans or the Patriots in general, because you are a back end fan. What this is my point. These are my reasons, right? So you're a back end fan, right? So you start watching, you start tuning in wild card season, right? Wild card season, top of the year. You're looking at, you're one of those guys who starts going for the team who beat this team. Like, they're going to do it. You saw that game? Did you see that game?
Well.
Did you see that game? They're going to do it. And then when they lose, you know what? I was wrong. This one right here, this is the team that's going to do it all, take it to the house. Now, they lost. Okay.
Now
who's in the Super Bowl? All right. They're going to win.
Listen. Like, I have an overall, you know what I'm saying? Because by genetics and by like just my makeup, you know what I'm saying? I was born in New York. I'm a Giants fan at heart. I'm a Giants fan at heart, even though we're probably not going to do anything for a long time. But I'm a Giants fan at heart. That's it. And I live in Atlanta, so that makes me somewhat of a Falcons fan. You know what I'm saying? They went to the Super Bowl last year. I got a shirt and a hat.
It was free, wasn't it?
It wasn't free.
It was free. It sounds like it was free.
One of them were free, but the other one was $20. So I spent $20 on the Falcons. So that just anytime you spend any more than $15 on a team, you a fan, bro. That automatically makes you a fan. Like, so I'm just excited for the fact, and the reason why I don't like Patriots fans is just the attitude. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a football fan to dislike Patriots fans.
Knew the history, they have. I'm not gonna lie.
They're amazing.
They have every right to have the attitude. They have every right to be cocky and smug and we're gonna win another Super Bowl. I'm not saying that's how they act, but there's a good chance that's how they act. I'm just saying. Regardless, right? I mean, they have a right to brag. I'm not gonna say that, they're a caliber team that is just dominating the NFL. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna take it to that point. But I'm just saying, they're 5-5 at this point, right? This is their 10th Super Bowl. Right? 1-5, lost. Wait, no. No, that's not right. They went to 8. This is 9, right? This is 9. They've only lost to 3 teams in the Super Bowl. Your Giants, my Giants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, your Giants.
And now the Philadelphia Eagles. But discuss enough about football without stats. I couldn't even tell you the score. I think it was 43 to something. Right?
It was a close game.
It was a close. That's exactly what you say when you have no idea what you're talking about. It was a close game.
It was a close game.
It was a good game.
It was a very
nail biter. They use that term.
I was
nail biter
at the edge of my seat, just like
my
this.
damn seat.
Exactly. I could not sit comfortably throughout all quarters.
I spilled nacho cheese on myself. Just at come on.
Yeah.
You gonna let them score like that? We talk. Anyway, let's talk about something a little bit more in our area.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The halftime show.
Free Meek Mill.
Right. Thank you. That's a good one. I like that. Meek Mill's dope. Dreams and nightmares. Hold on, wait a minute.
Hey, y'all thought I was finished. Hey.
When I bought that, that's the mine. Y'all thought it was rented.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably was.
I only know as soon as it says, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished.
I love that song. Anyway, the halftime show featured a Prince tribute. The halftime show featured a Prince tribute after speculation that Justin Timberlake was going to bring out a Prince hologram, which made no sense to me. I didn't believe it at first. I felt like because they were in the state that Prince grew up, that it would make sense for them to do a Prince tribute. But instead, he did pretty much like a video montage on the screen. Well, it wasn't even a screen; it was like a sheet. It was dope. There's been a lot of backlash. A lot of people saying that's not what That's not what he would have wanted. There it is. Wow. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Public schools, right? Anyway, but that's not what he would have wanted. I don't agree with that. I'm going to be honest because it didn't feel like a holographic thing. It felt like a video tribute playing and they just found a cool way to, show the video. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty much like a duet of Justin Timberlake's Until the End of Time, and then I believe it not When Doves Cry. I forgot the song. I forgot the Prince song.
The Purple Rain?
No, it wasn't Purple Rain.
It wasn't. Because I didn't get a chance.
It was
watch the Super Bowl show.
Me either. But I went back and did research
to watch the game.
Let me do a little search here.
Like the most important part of the game. I didn't even watch it.
Anyway, but yeah. So there was a Prince tribute. I personally think it was a dope tribute. Justin Timberlake kicked ass at the halftime show. I mean,
Justin Timberlake always kills it, though.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, always. Come on, man. Don't hate on greatness, man. Come on.
But no, it was, honestly, it was dope. He performed everything he should have. He had a little stick, Rock Your Body. The one song that got him in big ass trouble back in, I believe, 2004 with Janet Jackson, Nipplegate. You know what I'm saying? Right before he uttered the words, have you naked by the end of the song, he just said stop. And then I felt like that was like a little wink at the moment, which tug in cheek. It was cool. It was cool. I was sort of hoping that he brought out Janet Jackson to kind of mend that. And not to say that they haven't mended things behind the scenes, but I just think it would have been dope if, he brought her out and had that little moment. But it's cool. Nonetheless, in my opinion, I don't think there was ever a hologram in question. Like, I don't think the NFL nor Justin Timberlake would ruin a moment such as this. Because Super Bowl performers do not get paid. They do not get paid. They get paid in terms of the after effects of performing at the Super Bowl, right? So you perform at the Super Bowl, and usually things spike. Your streams, your album sales, your tour sales, everything spikes. Wow. So they see the artist who's performing sees the residuals of that, and not just the halftime performer. Usually the national anthem performer, the Star Spangled Banner, like anything surrounding music, everything usually spikes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cool little gig because it gives you 15 minutes to just be dramatic and be over the top and be just give it all you got for 13 or 15 minutes or so, and you see all the benefits of it after the fact. So it's a cool little. I would love to perform at the halftime show. Yeah, I'll tell you that right
definitely.
Now. I think it would be dope. It would be dope. Yeah. But so the game that was dope.
Definitely a very, very serious thing that I'd like to talk about. I just really wanted to bring up. How do you feel about the Migos Culture 2. He had to drink to that one. Me too. I gotta drink something strong.
Before I give my answer, I believe the song that Justin Timberlake and Prince did like a duet sort of to the end of time and I Would Die for You. Just for the people who are watching who are probably like screaming at the screen like, yo, it's I Would Die for You. My bad. Yeah. I apologize. Anyway, the Culture album, I'll say this. I feel like they oversaturated the streets with their music. This album, they gave us too much.
Explain oversaturated.
What I mean is, Culture was like, 12, 14 tracks long?
Yeah.
It was the perfect amount of everything that you want from Migos. It showed their growth. It showed everything that they have learned over the years that got them to that point, which made it so critically acclaimed. This one feels like, it could, with anybody, when any new artist is sophomore album, it's a hit and miss. Are they going to try to recreate what they did with the first one, or are they going to give you something different and elevate what they've already done? Not necessarily recreate it, not necessarily do something that's going to remind you of the last one, but totally reinvent themselves, but in a way that it makes you say, this is why I waited so long for this, right?
Yeah.
So with this one, I feel like it was a little bit too long. There's rumors that they only spent about 45 minutes on each track.
Wow.
I'm not sure how true that is, so I'm not going to, use that as my rebuttal. But what I think is, it felt oversaturated. It felt like there was too much. I felt like, there's definitely promise. A lot of promise. Like I'm a fan of Stir Fry. Stir Fry was dope.
Yeah.
It's typical Migos. It gives you a little bit of everything, but like there's so much going on that it just works. So I love Stir Fry. They have a song on there with what's his name? Names are not coming to me at all for some reason. But if I can think of it, it'll come to me. But they have the song on there. Quavo did I don't know if you remember, like a while ago, Quavo did like a national anthem, or I'm sorry, this guy named Reggie Cuz. He's like a
Reggie Cuz.
Reggie Cuz. Is that how you say
I think
it?
it's Reggie Cuz.
Is it Cuz? That would be.
I don't know.
I've never heard it out loud. I've always.
Neither have I heard. I've always.
I'm sorry if you're watching. I apologize. We'll be sure to tag you, and then you can do a video. That'll be dope of you just saying your name correctly. Hint, hint. Anyway, he did a video a while ago, like last year, of his impression of Quavo doing the national anthem. It was dope. Everybody was like, "Yo, we want to hear Quavo do it, redo it, this, that, and the third." Quavo sort of did it. Pretty much did his.
I did not.
You didn't like it?
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it's on the album. It's the last track on the album. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's Quavo singing.
Wow.
It's not the national anthem. I think they call it the Culture album, or the Culture national anthem, or something like that. But I mean, it's a cool little thing. Cool thing. I liked it for what it's worth.
Yeah.
There was some production from Kanye West that didn't make the album, I believe.
I heard about that.
I think Pharrell had some producer credits on Stir Fry, which is probably why I like it so much. But Stir Fry was dope. That was a good track. Let's see.
It's just kind of funny, there's 24 songs.
I mean, it's 24 songs.
Stir Fry.
I just don't feel like.
I definitely feel that though.
I don't feel like it needed to be 25 tracks long. That's how I feel. I don't feel like it needed to be 25. Yeah. I'm sorry, 24 tracks long. I feel like it was sort of, pointless.
I'm not gonna lie. I am doing my best not to pull a Joe Budden right now.
I mean, you can.
I'm doing so hard.
I mean, you can.
I'm not cut. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my Joe Budden. I listened to
Post Malone. That's his name.
Yeah, Post Malone. That's what I was thinking about, but I didn't want to be wrong.
Me. That was a good song.
That was Drake a good song. I heard that song.
Drake was on it, and then you got Motorsport, Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B.
But in all honesty, all right, I probably heard all these songs and not all at the same time. But the first time when I tried to listen to it's an album. The first time I tried to listen to this album, I listened to about the first 2-3 songs and I gave up. I couldn't do it.
Wow.
I really couldn't do it. I gave up. I thought Autopilot was gonna save me. Mm-hmm. Autopilot didn't save me. We were like, it's funny because we were talking about it in class, and they were just like, yo, did you listen to that new Migos Culture 2? And I was like, I didn't know they dropped a new album. They was like, yeah, they dropped a new album. So I'm listening to it on my way home, and they're like, yeah, listen to that Walk It Like I Talk It. I was like, I bet it's not like they talking in class, and it's just like Walk It Like I Talk. And I'm imagining the beat in my head. I'm like, yeah, like that joint sound hard. I go back in the car. Different story. It wasn't as exciting. I wasn't satisfied when I listened to the album. I don't know. I really don't know.
I see it as
I really don't know.
I see it as like it appealed to like diehard Migos fans. Like,
yes,
there's some songs on there that I could vibe out to, that I can get down with, but there's some songs on there that I'm not fucking with at all.
Yeah,
like, at all.
Yeah,
but I mean, to each his own.
Isn't it? I like how you did that. I like how. Hey,
each his own.
Everybody has their own taste, man. Everybody does have their own taste.
Correct.
I mean, I definitely like. I love the trap. Just love like how they like it. Like Migos can't run away from the trap. Like that's their music. Like they can't. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
it is what
with
it is.
with the national anthem. I'm sure to listen to that. I'm gonna make sure that I'm definitely sure to listen to that. But you can't run away from the trap, man. You have to keep it. So yeah, man. I mean, motorsport.
Yeah, I mean, look, I feel like we've given them enough PR.
Hey, what's up? So who do we have here?
My name is Brittany.
How you doing today, Brittany?
I'm doing awesome today.
That's
really
great
good.
to hear. So what brings you to Northside?
My brother.
Okay.
He's performing. He's a rapper. He's been rapping for a long time, and he finally said, you know what? I'm going to perform. I said, you know what? I'm going to be there. So I'm here, and everybody's awesome.
What would you say to the people at home viewing right now?
If you have a dream and you live in, not even if you just live in Lawrenceville, anybody outside of Lawrenceville knows, like, if you live in Georgia, you go to Atlanta if you want to get heard. We don't have a place in Lawrenceville. We don't have this. We don't have something on the north side. So now we do. If you see this and you live in Lawrenceville and you go to Berkmar or Central and you have something you want to share with the people, you can come here. This is the place. This is the safe haven. This is the comfort zone. We support everybody. We support you.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Hadia.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Amari Rose.
My name is Karima Dekunle.
And you're watching Radio 2E.
Radio 2E.
And you're listening to Radio 2E.
The show is about the music, and it's about you, sitting down with us to speak to dope musicians, dope artists, dope entrepreneurs, and up-and-coming photographers, directors, different things like that, who are really making a name for themselves and are on the come-up. We sit down with Jet Thomas and Dwayne Ricardo of DR7 Productions. I can't wait. But before we get to that interview, I would love to introduce this Radio 2E mix that I curated, and I'm so happy. I think the last mix was awesome. Didn't you guys like it? If you did like it, like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to hear. And if you are an artist out there who wants to submit their music, make sure you head over to radio2e.com. Submit your music. We'll love to play it. We'll love to have it. This is Jet Thomas. It's okay.
Yeah. Who are you when the lights low? I don't really know, never really could show that side of myself, cause the pride in myself, I was going through hell, but they don't really care, they'll put you on the shelf. Oh well, only time can tell, but when I drink a fifth of that, then I'm coming out my shell. Let me tell it, should've been a felon, straight up. So many nights, no telling, probably dwelling on my past life. But my dad right, I know we mad, I could've been a star, but couldn't act right. Now he fighting for his life, probably got 2 strikes. I know he swinging for the fence, I'ma go repent about some dumb shit, hoping God's sparing for his kid. His kid got a kid, plus his kid got a bitch. Always wanna trip about some shit, I don't wanna live, I ain't got no friends. I would take his place, I know it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but nothing do. Get down on yourself when they come for you, instead of comfort you. Cheated death twice, what's the proof? Living life when you're born to lose, but what's new? I just need some guidance on this road, It's just so cold and so I smoke, Talk down on me and that's okay, I wouldn't have it any other way. ace. Another L that I'm facing. I just needed you to know. I just really had to go. I just need to be alone. Still a baby, but I'm grown. Talk down on me, and that's okay. I wouldn't have it any other way. Talk down on me, and that's okay. I wouldn't have it any other way. Picture me rolling, I'm faded. All of this shit got me jaded. I talked to my mom and she hated all of the things that I seen. I know she wish she could save me. All of my friends that had played me. This shit is crazy. I ain't even heard from them lately. Me and my girl and my baby. You cannot picture me traded. I tell the truth in this blade. They say this life is amazing. Watch my friends die and it change me. Watch my friends change and erase me. Roll up that gas and I blaze it. Mix up that cup and I taste it. All of these scars on my heart. Shit cutting deep like a razor. Anything else, it won't faze me. Hey, yeah. Talk down on me, and that's okay. I wouldn't have it any other way. All of that shit that they say, get the fuck out my face. Okay, hey, always there when they need you. Everybody's so see-through. Listen close, it'll teach you. Stay still, it'll reach you. You just need to understand. I be feeling like the man. I said I'll do it when I can. Stay down, never ran. No, I swear it's okay. 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 I swear it's okay.
When everything is all about you. You give me hope, then I remember. Even through it all, I still choose to burn with you. Well, smart, keep my heart light, the spark, the fire starting. Smart, keep my heart, heart. Smart, keep cycle. We make each other cry. Maybe we can change our ways. Maybe we'll get it right. It's in our cycles. We make each other cry. You know where we go from here. We do this every time. It's in our cycles. We bring each other dry. Maybe we can change our ways. Maybe we'll get it right. It's in our cycles. We make each other dry. Be smart, keep my heart light. The spark, get it started. Be smart, keep my heart.
Love don't excite me no more. My feelings fade away, walked out the door. Or I even cross my heart and hope to die. Why do we make love so complicated? That's the sound of my heart breaking pain. Oh, the pain. And it sounds like this can't be love if your pride is in the way. Hope you change, 'cause love doesn't work that way.
Feel the same. Just wanna hear you say.
I'm not afraid of this love. I'm just afraid for the summer to be over. Don't let it be over. 'Cause if the winter comes and I don't have you to warm me up like the summer breeze, what would I do, girl? What would I do, girl? Don't take the sun away, girl, don't you go away. Girl, don't you go away. I'm not afraid of the leaves. I'm just afraid that I won't see you leaving. Baby, don't leave. 'Cause if the winter comes and I just happen to fall in love with your summer breeze, what would I do, girl? What am I supposed to do, girl? Don't take your sun away. You melt my heart away. Girl, don't you go away. Remember when we were frolicking and kissing all summer. We were wonderful. Flowers blooming, the sky would rain on our love, just for the two of us. Special, we were so special, and the flowers in the garden, they were so jealous. That summer and winter could spring together and fall in love. I'm not afraid of the spring. I'm just afraid I'll be sprung when you leave me. Yeah. Don't leave me. Yeah. 'Cause if you leave, I won't have any flowers to wrap me up. Well, I'm yours at least. What you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do, girl? Don't take the sun away. Girl, don't you go away. Girl, don't you go away. Such a vacancy, I don't feel whole. Wish I could put my finger on it, but I don't know what it is. Looked in every place I can see, trying to find the missing part of me. I can't explain it now. It's like I'm on a journey, going in circles, and I ain't even going nowhere. I'm lost in the middle of nowhere. Something is missing. Something is missing. Tell me what's missing. Tell me what's missing, baby. I'm in a dark room in a bad position. Yeah. I'm looking for the light to restore my vision. 'Cause I'm walking blind, I keep falling down. I can't find my way. I can't explain this feeling. Going in circles, and I ain't even going nowhere. I'm lost in the middle of nowhere. Something is missing. Can somebody help me? Something is missing. Missing a part of me. Something is missing. Show me what's missing. It feels like I'm leaving something behind. Can't think straight, something's on my mind. Can't pretend 'cause I'm all so broke. Can't find the words 'cause they all been spoke. The answer's gonna be right in my face. What I'm gonna do to fill this empty space? And I ain't even going nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. Something is missing. Can somebody help me? Something is missing. Missing a part of me. I got this icebox where my heart used to be. What it is? Ain't nobody wanna know me or call me before. And ain't nobody want peace, they all wanted war. But now they see the beauty and they wanna know. They wanna know all about me. I heard a storm. I heard a storm was on its way, and it's wiping out all the fake. So it just might take you. I heard a voice talking bad about me, but you want my beauty. But this just might break you because you lied. You tried to take my mind away. You want my life. Just know this beauty is pain. Oh, everybody knows somebody who's a nobody. I was that nobody who knew everybody. But now they see all the beauty in my life. But they don't know it's not always like it seems. I've been through storms, one after another, day by day. Do you still want this beauty? Oh yeah. I heard a voice in my ear saying they love me, but they be trying to take my beauty. But this beauty would break you. You lied. You tried to take my mind tried to take my mind away. You want my life. Just know this beauty is fake. You lie, you try to take my mind away. You want my life. Just know this beauty is fake. You lie, you try to take my mind away. You want my life. Just know this beauty is.
When it feels like, like I'm losing everything. You're all I need. Yeah. I don't wanna lose you, baby. No, not at all. This has gotta be a bad dream. I'm crying rivers over here. Reality ain't never felt like this. When it's all up to you to change my mood, and it could be sunshiny again, but you're making it rain on me. Stop making it rain and love me. Stop making it rain. I need you to need me. You have the power to. So what are you gonna do? You see right through me and I want you to. I want you to. I'm still hearing all of it. How could I be so forgiving after you hurt me? Still believe in love. I still believe in us. Baby, 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 please don't fail me now. I need you. When love just ain't enough, you will. Better be strong enough. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's so easy to forgive you. I don't wanna forget you, but I do. I do. And just when I thought I had finished, running straight to your door, declaring that all had been vanquished. I see a new villain before me. I had to fight monsters to get here, to get here to you. I had to fight monsters to get here, to get here to you. It's all for you. And over tears and over heartache, I have faced my fears for you. To stand against a demon so mean, disgusting, unclean, kind of looks like me. And though they said win was no option, I knew I had to fight harder. I knew I had to be stronger to get back to right where you are, yeah. I had to fight monsters to get here, to get here to you. I had to fight monsters to get here, to get here to you. It's all for you. With all the blood in my veins, I'll pursue just to get here to you. Persevere till I faint. I'll do it just to get here to you. Just when I thought I had finished, running straight to your door, declaring that all was vanquished. To see a new villain before me, I had to fight monsters to get here, to get here to you. I had to fight monsters to get here, to get here to you. It's all for you. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it, yeah, yeah. It's all for you. It's all for you. I did it, yeah. Just when I thought I had finished, running straight to your door, declaring that all was vanquished. I see a new villain before me. I had to fight monsters.
Welcome back. You're not listening to Radio 2E, the only show that plays music by you and me. I am one of two co-hosts, AJ Farley. To my left, you have your number 2, Josh Colville. Say what up.
What up?
Now,
Josh Colville.
If you're just now tuning in, or you just came in for the music, if you're just here for the music, that was Joy Conaway with Monsters. Shout out to Darius Scott and She Nice Johnson for your contributions to the mix. If you haven't already, go to radio2e.com, submit your songs. We would love to have them. This is the platform for it. If you want to be interviewed, go to radio2e.com, submit that request, and we'll try to fit you in any way we can, okay? At the top of the mix, right, we heard It's Okay by Jet Thomas. Now we have the pleasure of sitting down with the man of the hour, Jet Thomas, as well as Dwayne Ricardo of DR7 Productions. They are in the building, episode 15.
What's good?
This is Jet Man.
What's up with y'all, man?
And,
what's up with y'all?
Just chilling, man. Just chilling. So we doing.
We catching vibes out here.
We catching a couple things.
Jet, what's up, bro?
Jet Man.
Hey.
Jet Man. All right.
Ricardo
back on this thing, man.
Hey, we're not talking government names. We talking, you know what I'm saying, stage names. If I'm being honest, I think my nameplate should be changed to Scooty Lolo right now. I mean, I just feel like
Scooty came back.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. You gotta explain.
Yeah, we gotta explain this right now.
Explain the scoop real quick, just real quick for me.
All right. So the name. For me, what I've been told was my mom said when they put me in her arms, she said she already had the mindset of calling me AJ. She said she was going to call me AJ. I'm like, all right, cool. She said when they put me in her arms, I just look like a scooter. What the hell that means?
You was going.
I do not know.
You was moving.
But like I don't know what that means. Why that happened, but and it kind of caught wind once we got into football. It just sounded like something fun to yell. Scooter!
That boy Scooter was moving, bro. I'm telling you. I known Scooter for a minute now. And that boy was moving. I'm telling you.
Man,
everybody
let's go and
Scooter.
change that nameplate. Scooter. Just Sino name. Just like fuck it. Just Scooter. Just bam.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
That's it.
Scooter, bro. Can I tell you something, man?
Uh-oh.
Thanks for inviting us, man.
No
really
problem, man.
It,
This is fun. This is fun. This is what this platform is for.
Yeah.
Now, enough about me. Enough with the accolades with me. This is your hour. I'm talking to you guys, right?
For sure.
So, since we're taking it back and we're talking about old things, let's talk about you guys' brief yet monumental football careers. Am I right?
Wow.
Am I right?
We played some ball.
You know what I'm saying? Played a little ball back in the day.
Did you play?
A little ball?
Yeah, I played some ball.
You played?
Yeah, played.
What position? You played defensive back. You played defensive back. Am I wrong? Or cornerback?
I played defensive back. I played running back as well. Running back as well.
And you were fullback, right? Am I wrong?
I played fullback.
Fullback? Oh, man. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Scooter, you got it.
I'm guessing.
Wow.
I would say Jet is definitely more of a running back. Jet was definitely that man with the sack, bro. Let him know.
Man.
Yeah, he was that man with the sack.
I have to ask, like, what was and it's like this reoccurring thing, but like, what was the career-ending injury that sidelined you forever? It's
me?
just fun to say.
I'll go first. I'll go
it's just
first.
fun to say.
So I never got injured playing football.
Okay.
Wow. This is crazy. Football is such a high. I mean, well, I'm gonna be real, bro. I used to knock niggas out, bro. I used to fuck them up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, but. Besides from that, man, I just had a passion for music. Like a passion that was way greater than my football passion, obviously, because I'm not playing football any longer. You know what I mean? So I chose music. I was playing drums back then.
Wow, musician.
And, like I played fullback, right? Like you just said. And the year that I got moved up to varsity, because we all got moved up freshman year, right? To varsity.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and so the year, this was 9th grade, we got moved up to varsity. So our sophomore year, that's when we got a new coach. His name was Coach Gillespie. He was a running back coach. And I was kind of like in the running to be
He was a
put
bitch.
in next. Yeah, basically, yeah. Let him know, Jets. He was basically a bitch. No, but for real though, they was playing daddy ball.
He was a little bitch.
His son came and played, and me and his son played the same position. At that point, I was struck. I was going on tour I played in a band at the time.
Oh, wow.
So my summers, I was like traveling and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I was kind of like, yo, do I just play and get shafted by this daddy ball bullshit, or do I just follow my passion? So at that point, I just left, man. That's it.
I think okay,
that's real.
So daddy ball got you. That was
Daddy
your
ball got
career-ending
my
injury.
Fucked me up, boy.
And Jet, what took you out of football? Was it the same kind of revelation of music is what's motivating me at the moment, or?
Well, so I play football, and I played football through high school. I got a chance to play at college. I played college for 2 years. I played college for a year in Virginia. I'm not going to say what school, because fuck them. But
no free promo over here.
My senior year of high school.
No free promo.
Yeah, no free promo at all.
We don't do that shit.
So my senior year of high school, I shattered my AC joint in my right shoulder. I played through it. I played through the playoffs, whatever. And I had surgery after the season. So that was like injury number one. That was like, yo, that shit was too much. You know what I'm saying? So I went to college. I got a chance to play in college. I went to Virginia. Man, a week before the season started, the real season started, I was like in the number 2s as a freshman. And I was doing good and whatnot. And I broke my ankle. And it's the second time breaking my ankle. So I came home, bullshitted for a semester, rehabbed and whatnot. And I got one of my buddies who went to NC State, one of my best friends growing up, he went to NC State, tore his ACL, so he came home as well. He got a chance to go play at a community college in Kansas to get his name back out there. So, he showed the coaches my tape, whatnot, and I got a chance to go do the same shit. Go out to Kansas and try to play the community college, get my name back out there. Go play football. Hopefully try to go get a scholarship somewhere else. Hopefully at a bigger school or whatnot. And I ran into some trouble out there. Just being dumb and young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ran into some trouble out there. Got arrested or whatever, and I ended up coming back to Atlanta. I was in Kansas, so mind you, I was in Kansas. I'm from the Atlanta area, and I'm in Kansas for 6 months. Yo, fuck Kansas, bro.
Fuck Kansas.
He clicked
fuck
his heel.
Niggas, dog.
He clicked his heels.
ATL only.
He clicked his heels and he came back
3 times.
You're not in Kansas no more.
Yeah, we got to go. Basically,
I feel that.
I was in Kansas 6 months too long, and I ran into some trouble. I would have had to stay there 2 more years if I would have came back to try to play the football and whatnot. And mind you, bro, I love football, man, and I gave it to the utmost extent. You feel what I'm saying? And
most definitely, I would definitely.
It was just it was too much at that point, and I came home, started working, whatever, and then I got into music, man. I got into music. You feel me? So
now, how do you avoid the stigma of high school star turn rapper turn singer? Like, how do you stop that notion that when they have nothing else going for them in terms of football, they turn to music, and sometimes it's not that good. Not obviously in this case we're on different circumstances, right? Because I've heard your music, I've heard your production. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Chad can contest to this off camera. Back in the day, it was Chad who brought me on to do it was a project. Is pretty much what it was. Keep Your Head Up, a song that I had written, and Dwayne had played drums on. Chad had helped produce it. So knowing that you guys is what you guys have done.
What? I don't even remember.
Right.
Was this like back in tech?
Right.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
A while ago. But how do you get people to take you seriously? Because I don't know if.
Well, you know what? I already know where this is going.
Right.
Let me be honest with you, bro. Like, I mean, like, anybody that knows me, bro, I'm genuine. Like, I'm down for whoever is with me. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with you if you fuck with me, basically.
Right.
You know. But fuck high school people. That's only what. I mean, we went to high school with like 3,500 people, maybe 4,000 people. I mean, it's a lot of people.
Right.
But, bro, there's millions of people in the world. You know what I mean? Like, all we're trying to do, bro, is produce good music, and that's it.
Right.
You know, if people from our school, if they fuck with it, then that's cool.
Right.
If they don't, then they just don't, and that's all right, too, you know? Not everybody's going to love it, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're always going to have some haters, whatnot, but, I mean, you know, we do love the support.
Right.
You know, don't get me wrong. Like, we want people to support. If they don't, they just don't. You know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. We got fans. We got people. The music is good.
Right.
The music is there. Y'all go check it out.
Right.
Jet Thomas, all right?
Most
Good
definitely.
Good shit.
And
So
Ricardo, check that shit out.
Well, I actually had the opportunity to hear, a song, today. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had the chance to, just really understand where you guys are coming from, and I like the music, man.
Yeah.
I definitely really do.
Thank you.
The music video running. Make sure y'all check that out. Running,
sure.
Jet Thomas. But one of the questions I have for y'all, what inspired y'all really? Like, who inspired y'all really to get into the music? Like, who did you come up on that made you really be like, yo, like, I think I want to try this?
That's crazy, yeah.
Jet,
That's
a
long question, bro.
Yeah, you got it.
That's a long fucking question. So, first out, like, okay, so, I was young, probably like, 5, 6 years old. I had an older sister. She's 5 years older than me. So she was always listening to more provocative music, shit like that.
Titties and ass.
whatever. Slap on my mouth. Shout out
Corner Cobb. Check it with me and do your job.
So she was listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, first out, I want to shout out my mom, bro. She's the dopest fucking person, bro.
Mom's is on point. Mom dudes.
So I was like 6, 7 years old, bro, asking for fucking like Fabulous Desert Storm CDs,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? For in my Easter basket, you feel what I'm saying? Like shit like that, Cameron, shit like in my Easter basket when I was 6, 7, 8 years old and shit. Yeah. So and I would get it. Like my mom would put that shit in my Easter basket and shit. So I came up on that shit, man. Like, I love that shit. So mind you, I listened to every type of music. It wasn't just hip hop, you know. So it wasn't just hip hop, but it was just so cool that, like, you know, whatever music I really wanted, my mom was down to give me. I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, you know, asking for whatever, and
she didn't give a fuck.
She didn't give a fuck, man.
Mom was seriously.
She may have got the parental advisory version. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But E's mom is the nicest lady.
But
ever.
you know, whatever I asked for, bro, like she would always, definitely when it came to music, because obviously sports was always, you know, football and baseball was always, you know, my life from 4 or 5 years old till I stopped playing football when I was 21 years old. But music was always a huge part of my life. Inspiration, whether it was, you know, motherfucking 50 Cent, you know, Lil Wayne, or whether it was fucking Leonard Skinner, Led Zeppelin, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Weezer, whatever it was.
So he's just all over the place.
All over the fucking place, man. And you know, I just love music so much.
You love good music. Yeah,
bro, I just love
comes
music.
down to good music.
You know, obviously, there's probably some music I like that some other people might be like, you know, fuck that shit. You know, whatever it is. But you know, music, like, every day I'll plug my headphones in and listen to music. You know? Some people go out, you know, go through their day without listening to music. Every day, you know, when I hop in the whip, bro, I got music going. When I hop out the whip, you know, I plug my fucking earphones in to my phone. And I put my earphones in and I'm walking wherever I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Music's always in my ear, man. So that always inspired me. Obviously, I started recording when I was probably 16, 17 years old.
Wow.
I took it as a hobby. You know, I was always playing sports, do that shit. But it was something that, you know, when I got out of football practice, got out of whatever it was, on the weekends, whatever, it was something that kind of took me away from the bullshit. You know, I can't say I didn't take it seriously until probably maybe a year ago or so. Yeah. But it was always something that drove me, bro, since I was little, man.
Yeah.
Since I was little.
And question. I know, I see that you brought your mom up. How is she with the music, with your music?
My music.
Because it's always a tough
Mama
thing.
Dukes always be rocking, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, because it's always a tough thing to talk about. When you got kids and their parents, it's just like,
all she says, bro, is clean it up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. I love it.
Yeah. She be rocking.
Just clean it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
all parents.
I think she's a real one, bro. I think she likes the shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, you know, the content can be what it is, you know. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, bro, it's your art, bro.
Right. Yeah.
So
exactly, it's like it's from my perspective.
Stuff that Jets talks about, it may not happen to him today. It could have been something that happened to him 6 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's got books, bro, of just raps written.
Wow.
Of what was going in his life, you know what I mean? And it's all real. Like,
we
don't play with the music, you know what I mean? Like, it's art, you know? And then, so, yeah, man, like, y'all need to check him out, bro, for real.
And definitely with you, man, like, your production skills, man.
Thank you,
the production, brother. I mean, you did for running, you did the production.
Yeah, I did
and
everything.
The video.
I'm a photographer.
So we're naming stats. So correct me if I'm wrong. We're talking videographer.
Yeah.
We're talking photographer.
That's right.
We're talking producer.
I'm out here.
And we're talking drummer.
Yo, hold up, pause it.
I forget
I need y'all to fucking know, bro. He's the fucking man, bro.
Yeah.
I need y'all to know
that.
Hey,
y'all let him know, man.
Like,
I'm out here.
Wow.
Like, let him know what it is.
He doesn't do one thing, you know what I'm saying? He really is the fucking man. And
I appreciate y'all,
I appreciate my dog right here.
Yeah, and my question for you, man, who did you come up on, man? What got you into this
man,
we're talking about from football.
Man, honestly, man, to be completely honest, man, my life is crazy. Like, on some real shit, like, I'm Jamaican, so I grew up in
I'm Haitian, so I understand.
You Haitian, so you
understand.
Get it.
Exactly,
so you get exactly what I'm about to say. Like,
okay, yeah.
There's two types of Jamaicans.
There's
like Rastaman Jamaican, weed born and smoke and shit, and then there's like I'm praying, I'm
Christian
hardcore.
Go ahead, man.
My parents were the Christian hardcore.
Yep.
Wow. My parents honestly, too. I grew up very guarded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't able to do a lot of shit that other people was doing. You know what I mean, around me. So, which I mean,
dressing up on picture every
every
day.
Sunday you got to. Oh yeah, every Sunday is suit and tie, bro. Nothing else.
If you're not up, you getting whooped. Same thing, man.
I mean, I got whooped for some dumb shit, bro. So, but what I'm trying to say is
Stars to prove it.
So because of that, like for me, like the American culture and the music in the '90s, because I was born in '92, like I wasn't hip to a lot of that because my parents wouldn't allow me to. But I can tell you what sparked me. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I would go to church every Sunday and I would see that drummer playing, bro. Yeah. This one dude had his tongue out. It was kind of weird. He was like on some weird shit. Yeah. But I don't know, bro. Yeah. He was getting in on the drums, you know.
Hey, and I fell in love with that shit. Everything for you. Yeah.
Though, you know? The faces. Yo, that face, dude was like.
Right?
Yeah. There is a face that musicians make, and the nice musicians, the nice musicians,
the nicer they are, the nicer they are, the uglier the face is.
The
nicer they are, the uglier the face is.
Hey, pause, but. No, but so this dude had a really ugly face. But man, I'm just saying, like, that started me on the drums. Like, I fell in love with rhythm and just like percussion and all of those things. And man, I've been playing music my whole life since I was about 7. And I started producing when I was 18. Jets was actually the first artist that I started producing.
Wow.
And then I kind of like, I've been playing in and out of bands my whole life, man. I played in a band called Avian. And we traveled around Atlanta, did like a local scene type of a thing. Excuse me. Then I played in like a Christian rock band for a while called Warring.
Definitely understand that.
And I traveled with them for a while, and then, you know, now I'm about 25, man. I'm just producing right now, just trying to perfect my craft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, I got a very deep musical background. You know, I've been playing music my whole life, and that's kind of where I'm at, man.
That's awesome. What would it take for you to step from behind the camera and kind of reemerge as an artist? Because like you've taken on Jet, right?
I ain't no artist.
You ain't no artist.
I'm not an artist.
That's it. So you.
I mean, I rapped on a song the other day, but I'm not an artist, man. Like I'm not a rapper. You know what I mean? Like I don't like lyrically. I'm not the best. You know. I mean, Jet does the lyrics, man. And like growing up, it's crazy. Like growing up, I didn't ever listen to lyrics.
Right.
Wow.
I only listened to like guitar licks, different drum patterns, different musical things like that. So I mean, it's just I wasn't given that gift of singing. I mean, I can come up with melodies. We bounce off melodies and stuff when we do like songs, but I'm not an artist, man. You know what I mean? I like being behind the scenes, honestly.
Good deal. You like being behind the scenes. That's important too. That's important to have somebody on your team that doesn't care about being in the camera all the time.
I'm
somebody that appreciates the back work and stuff like that, because it's tough. It's definitely tough. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
So the song that was featured at the top of the mix, right? It's okay. I bring this up because we sort of had a conversation off camera before filming about just what I liked about it, right? Because I feel like today's age you have music that isn't really lyrically driven. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing, there's no merit to it.
Yeah.
And I was explaining to them what I liked so much about It's Okay. I sort of compared it to Drake's Look What You've Done.
Yeah.
Can you go a little bit into that, Jet, about like just your thought process on creating music and setting yourself apart from what we hear on a daily basis?
So basically, I mean, you said half of it. So like coming up, for instance, since I was 15 or so, I'm gonna be honest, he can attest to this as well. Like Drake is one of my favorite artists, right?
For sure.
And I used to catch heat for that shit, man.
Right.
Honestly, he's emotional. He's this, he's that, he's that, whatever. But I connected with Drake, basically because he would give you his personal life. He would give you his personal experience, and for instance, like an artist that's been out the last couple of years, whatever. He's been out for a couple more, but I've been following him the last 3 years. Kevin Gates, he gives you his personal experience, man, and I feel like if you can give someone your personal experience, they'll be able to connect with you on a more personal level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I had nothing more to tell you I can't talk about all that bullshit. You know, I can't talk about you. I can't talk about the bitches. I can't talk about the drugs. I can't talk about, you know, whatever it is, you know, that excites me. All I can tell you that means much to me is my personal experience, and you know, my life and what I've been through. You know, whether it does have to do with drugs or whether it does have to do with bitches or whatever it has to do with, right. You know,
but it's your perspective.
It's my personal experience, right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you know, I'll tell you, you know, my personal experience from an emotional experience. You know, not necessarily, you know, we're in a club. You know what I'm saying? And, and we're doing the drugs and we're shaking on the bitches, whatever, or the bitches shaking on us. You know, obviously, I'm not shaking on no bitches. But pause. Yeah, cut that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I misworded that shit. But
shaking on the bitches. Hey, what you doing tonight, man? Just shaking on the bitch.
Shaking on the bitch. What the fuck is this?
No, they did not.
Shook on me, I shook on her.
Y'all wrong for that shit. Y'all motherfuckers wrong for that.
I guess this will be the part we cut out, right?
Oh, no,
I ain't shaking on that bitch.
Hey, uncensored.
Nah, but what were you saying though?
Basically, though, it's like you know, I have to tell it from my personal experience, man. And you know, if you process it, you do. If you don't, you don't. You know, it isn't for you. But I feel the more I can give you from my experience in my life is the more that you can grasp and cling on to me. You know, relate to me, whatever it is. And for me, growing up, listening to music, that's how I you know, came to like music. That's how I came to really appreciate music and all the artists and bands, whatever they were. You know, that's how I came to like them, is really because they
connected with you.
Yeah, they didn't hold nothing back, bro. They didn't cut loose, you know, or they did cut loose, in a sense. And they told you everything about them and everything that was going on, and
you can tell that it wasn't just they were talking about the drugs, the money.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro. And it was really a direct experience, and you know, it was something that was like, you know, everybody goes through that shit, or you know, I went through that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit's cool, and you know, so that's the side that I come from. You know, so
AJ,
so definitely.
Question for you, bro.
Uh-oh.
I know you asked him, you know, how he came up with "It's Okay" or you know what he does with his lyrics, but I want to ask you, what do you get from "It's Okay"? I mean, I know the listeners are just listening to it. I want to know personally what you get from it.
What I get from it is a story, right? So there's one line in it where you say your father has a kid and now he has a kid. I may be juggling the words there, but it's like, well, like it puts you in your world, right? It takes me to your world. Like listening to it, like given when I first listened to it, it just went in one ear and out the other because I wasn't paying attention. But like the melody of it, something about it made me go back and actually listen. Made me actually want to listen to the story. And there's a story there, right?
What's that?
It's like an upbringing of like, yo, I've been through some shit. I dealt with some shit. You know what I'm saying? My dad is doing this, that, and the third. Mom's being hella supportive. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, I got my own responsibilities that I now have. I got a girl. I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm juggling. You know what I'm saying? So stuff that you and I may be interpreting this wrong, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like you were in that same position. This is what you did with it, but I'm showing you what I'm doing with it. You know what I'm saying? With the same position, I'm given the same circumstances. This is what I'm going to do with it. This is how I'm going to flip it. And just giving your take on a situation. Now, like I said, I could totally be wrong, but like, I don't know. It's just that vulnerability that so many people often don't give, as we talked about the bitches and you know what I'm saying, and the popping this, drinking this. Like, there's nothing, there's no merit to it. There's nothing that you're giving me. I don't feel attached to this. Listening to this song, this specific song, I feel attached because I know there's a story being told. I know that there's behind the metaphors and the slick jabs, there's a story. It may not be one cohesive story. It may be several stories pieced together to give you an overall idea. But the story is there, the passion is there, the heart is there, and that's what I'm drawn to. When it comes to music, that's what I get drawn to.
That's real.
That's what excites
and I'm about
me.
the same way. Way. You know, you know, I cling on to music like that. You know, to where, you know, that they're telling a more personal side, and it makes you feel like you know them more,
right?
You know,
yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah. So I would say my last question for you guys, man. So going forward in this music career, I do know that we spoke a little bit earlier, and you guys were telling me that you guys are just really coming back together as of like last year. Am I correct?
In the last year.
In the last years when you guys really started coming back together. So going forward for like this music career and all the ventures you guys have to come in the future, all the things that you guys plan on dropping in the future. All right. In the future, what do you guys really want to be known for? Like when you guys are old,
when it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done, when you are
and actually, you know. I'll flip that for you, right?
Oh, is this musically or is this just in general?
I'll flip it, right? So,
all right.
If you were leaving the game, right? If you said, you know what, I'm done, I'm retiring, I'm hanging it up, right?
Yeah.
What imprint do you want to leave on the game?
That's actually what I was trying to say.
What do you want to leave? Because I mean, people come and go. They don't necessarily leave anything. They just come for a visit, you know what I'm saying, and then they gone.
Exactly.
Like, what do you want to leave? What impact do you want to leave on the genre or the game in general? That every time it's brought up, people mention your name. People just, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Think back to Jet Thomas when he did this, that, and the third. Think back to Ricardo when he dropped this, that, and the third. The way he did it, the structure that he had it. What is that thing?
Yeah.
You go first, bro.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest, man. And it might, be the most stupid fucking answer ever, but I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you grasp onto what I say and you like the songs that I do or you don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think it takes a lot of strength to put out product and put out fucking, material to be judged, by whether, it's the local fucking people that or whether it's the fucking masses, around the world. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I believe in the shit that I do. Mm-hmm. I think that I have a great taste in music. I think I have a great taste in what's good. That sounds fucking cocky as shit, but I don't care. Mm-hmm. I think I like great music. So at the end of the day, I put out shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't put that shit out if I didn't like it. Right. So at the end of the day, what I want to be known for, I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Cool shit. I don't know. Like like
cool shit.
So the only standards
whatever
you
it
live by are yours.
Is I like that shit and I put it out and I put it out with with some genuine fucking, demeanor about me, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro, Kendrick Lamar has haters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Eminem has haters. You know what
Everybody got haters.
That's what I'm saying. So like it doesn't even matter to me, bro. What the fuck people say or think about me, be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think we're gonna put out this music and whatever, the verdict is, it is what it is.
It is what it is. They like it or they hate it.
Exactly.
For me, so the question is, what do I want to leave on the culture or
pretty much?
Pretty much. What are you leaving behind?
Me as a producer and just like as a creative, honestly, man, like I love music. Like I'm I'm not the greatest musician. I'm not the best, but I do respect music. Right. And I just want to know. I want to be known as that producer who actually did their own shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like, and I incorporated musical talent or intuitive, to what I'm doing. I mean, everybody has Pro Tools. Everybody has Logic.
Yeah.
Everybody has machine. I mean, everybody can make music today.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? So for me as a producer, for me to stand out, like I actually have to have actual music integrity. You know what I mean? Like I have to actually know music, the ins and outs, theory, different things such as that. You know what I mean? I want to be one of those top producers, like up there with Timberland. You know what I mean? Like Stevie J, that nigga's a beast.
Yeah.
I want to be up there with one of them. Like so that's what I want to be known for. But just be the best me.
Shit, good shit. So I have to ask, and I'm glad Jet jetted off.
Bars. But I had to take the greatest piss of my life.
Hey, good deal.
Hey.
Jet jetted off, but I'm glad he's arrived back. One thing I want to ask, I have 2 more questions, and then we can cap this thing off.
Cool.
One question is, and you can answer them consecutively, however you see fit. With having a kid, right? With having a kid. I'm sorry?
Most certainly, yeah.
Yeah. With having a kid, did it change your outlook? Not necessarily on life, but did it change the dynamic of your music? Or did it switch from, if you can compare the two, so pre-child, post-child.
So your first question, did it change my life? Fuck yes.
It changed his life. Yeah.
Did it change my music? Not so much. I'm still gonna say, I'm still gonna say what the fuck I gotta say, and because the thing is, like, I had no voice. You feel what I'm saying? I had no voice before I had a child. You feel me? I was playing football. I recorded music for a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Right. I recorded music in a closet. With shout out Renzo McAfee, shout out Barry Sinclair. I recorded music in a closet, that where I might have said many meaningful lines and verses or whatever, mm-hmm. But that was before I had a kid, you feel what I'm saying? Right. And I still have stories to tell from before I had a kid, you feel what I'm saying? Like I still have things that I had to explain and say, from my personal experience and as a person before I had a kid, that many people would be like, like why is this dude who has a kid saying shit like this, or explaining shit like this or whatever it is, like we were talking about with my mom, like you gotta clean shit up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like, I still have shit that I had to say, because before then I wasn't putting shit out. Before then I wasn't taking shit serious, Yeah. Now I am, and I'm still making up for that time, So but I do still have more stories to tell with having a kid, because it does change your perspective on life. Right. Yeah. Here in the present. Obviously, and at the end of the day, I think Ricardo can attest as well. Like my child is the most precious motherfucking being in the world, and he is the number one thing that I have going on right now. And I think he's the driving, force behind my motivation in my life right now, because I was I was lost, bro. I was down bad, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I think he has changed a lot of my perspective. But things that I touch on, you might be like, yo, this dude has a kid, bro. What the fuck is he talking about?
He gotta have a kid.
But I didn't always have a kid. That's what you have. That's what you have to understand. I'm still telling a story from my life. You
this
know what I'm
nigga
saying?
Wake up at 7:30 every morning now.
Exactly. I be up and at him, bro. So
that kid be waking his ass up.
I'm a father first, like I said in that song "Running" that you heard. Before rap, I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, I still have a story to tell. Yeah. I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not ashamed of anything. Because at the end of the day, we are always growing. Right. We're always evolving, and I have a great relationship with my child. He's only 1 year old, but 15 months. He's a little over 1, but
he's a man.
That's a crazy subject. That subject is crazy as shit. But like I said, he's changed the perspective of how I view life. How I view how I come on songs, and how I create music. It's half and half, because I still have to explain who I was and what I've done and what and how I've gotten here. You feel what I'm saying? How I've gotten to this point here. But at the same time, I can explain, who I am now and how I'm going forward.
Where you're right now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because who you were makes
because
up
I
who
wasn't
you are
always
today.
who I was. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
But everything that's happened to you made you who you are today.
Exactly.
Sure.
And I wasn't always the best person in the world.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
None of us were.
So
I'm still not.
That always, if you listen to my music, you will hear that.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
For sure.
Shit, man. Good shit. We about to cap this thing off, man. I just want to thank both of you for coming in. Sitting
You
down
already
with
know,
us.
dog.
Man, this is
We
great.
out here.
This is great. This is why we do this, right?
No side.
Radio 2E, episode 15 with Dwayne,
can
Ricardo,
say it, right?
Jet Thomas.
Jet man.
On our way out.
Wait a second. Right before we end this thing. Hold on. Right before.
No
the last-
side.
Can you say that one more time?
Nah, side.
All right. AJ, can you say that real quick?
North side.
All right. So this is another.
That's
great,
bro.
That's
It's
great.
the north side, bro. The north side.
Just give me one, please.
Yeah,
That's fucking great, bro.
I mean,
Jet, you
No,
got
we gotta do the
Jet, you got
I know. Come on, bro. I had too many. I had a lot of Jamaican exes.
Oh, okay.
But
Moment yours.
we got
Jet,
so we got
Jet, you got seven singles. You got 7 singles in the last 4 months. What's next? On our way out, what's next? Well, we got an album coming, we got an EP coming. What we got? Mixtape?
The album and EP mixtape, that's gonna wait. I'm really just pushing shit right now. Trying to
Man, honestly, man, we just want people to fall in love with the music.
exactly because right now we're having fun.
We having fun,
This
man.
shit is fun right now,
Alright.
and it's
We
it's
just make
really-
music.
Yeah, it's really the first time in a minute, man, that since like falling out of school and stop playing football and having to adjust to real life and I was in a fatal car accident where I lost 2 of my best friends.
Right.
My very best friend had a brain injury as well, so I lost 2 best friends, and one of my best friends I basically lost because he has a bad brain injury, and then I lost my dad last week. You feel what I'm saying? So like a lot of shit has happened. So this shit is fun right now, man. This shit is fun. Just putting out these songs. Putting out this music and making this music. We've been making so much music, bro. This shit is crazy, and the vibe we got going on right now is crazy. For a tape, an EP, or whatever, it's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? We're not.
We're gonna be there, but
we're just trying to stay in people's faces. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Good shit, man. Good shit. All right. So we got a little treat for you, right? We have a Radio 2 exclusive. I'm gonna let Jet take us to it. But before we go, we're gonna cap this thing off. Where can the viewers find you?
My Instagram is at dricardo7, so that's at DRICARDO7. You can always hit me up there. Send me a DM, man. I'm open for whatever it is, man. I hope to see y'all soon, and thank you for the love and support, man. For real.
Good shit, Jet. Where can the people find you? Hear your music?
Jet Thomas, JETTHOMAS _ That's my Instagram.
All right.
Jet Thomas. You can find me on Instacloud as well, or SoundCloud. You can find me on SoundCloud as well. Jet Thomas. Got my music on there as well. Obviously, you can go to DR7.
Yeah.
Dwayne Lewis. YouTube as well. That's got all my fucking shit. Songs as well on there. Go bump the videos at least.
Hey, DR7 Productions, yeah.
DR7 Productions
on YouTube. Just type in Jet Thomas, you'll find them.
Yeah. It's got all my videos as well. We got about 7 or 8 of those hoes on there. So
go listen to them.
Yeah, go listen to them.
Shit.
What are you waiting for?
Jet, let's cap this thing off. Take these people into that new single, bro. Radio 2 exclusive.
We'll be dropping on them, right? We talked about it. What was it? What we doing, Jet?
Time.
Radio 2E. This is Time. This is AJ Farley, Josh Coville.
You're now listening to Radio 2.
Yo, Jetman, Ricardo back at this shit. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to be chasing these girls on the low. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to be kicking with all of the bros. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time. Double cup and I'm sipping it slow. I could find some time. Motherfucker Ain't no disrespect, but you know I shouldn't be alive, yeah. I just been doing the most, going to sleep and I'm talking to ghosts, hey. I called him out and he froze, yeah. She put that coke in her nose, yeah. I'm losing sleep all the time, swear on my son that girl, she ain't mine, hey. I'm steady rolling the pine, easing my stress, I'ma recline, yeah. Kick my feet up on skis, is that only want my time? I'ma cheat him and leave him, not even at my prime. I'ma tease him and freak him, she ain't gon' get no dime. And when I'm winning and popping, she gon' come back. I ain't got no time, I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to be chasing these girls on the low. I ain't got no time, yeah. I ain't got no time to be kicking with all of the bros. I ain't got no time, I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time, double cup and I'm sipping it slow. I could find some time, I could find some time. Motherfucker, if you talking money, I swear it's a go. I could find some time. Ain't no time for resting. Time is of the essence. I don't watch the clock. I'm really out here sweating. I don't do confessions. You step in and bring your bestest. You see I'm about my bread. I'm gonna eat just like concessions. I'm coming straight from the block. If she wanna chill, then she give me top. Hey, I am the truth and you not. Hey, me and Ricardo won't stop. Yeah, we got this shit that's on lock. If you know where I've been, then you giving me props. Hey, my girl she wants me to stop. Yeah, I put that shit on my pops. Yeah, for that shit you been through, I've been through that same thing. Lost some friends, but my pockets gain weight. They all changed, but I stayed the same way. I don't do that fake shit cause I felt pain, hey. Thought I had the time just to see you, baby, but I ain't got the time, shit, it's been so crazy. I know it runs your mind, got you feeling jaded, and I'm okay with that if you wanna. I ain't got no time, I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to be chasing these girls on the low. I ain't got no time, yeah. I ain't got no time to be kicking with all of the bros. I ain't got no time, I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time, double cup and I'm sipping it slow. I could find some time, I could find some time. Motherfucker, if you talking money, I swear it's a go. I could find some time.